I'm gonna be so honest. In like the past few months, I've gained so much more insecurities and more hatred for my skin color than I have in like my 20 years of fucking living. So if you live in San Antonio and you've constantly belittled me for my skin color, congratulations, you won. I was so strong whenever it came to like racist jokes and a lot of stuff that pertained to my race. But then I realized like this is literally affecting my everyday life, my social life, my relationships, my friendships, how I am viewed as a person. And I thought that was over like a long time ago, but I realized like literally nothing has changed. I've literally realized that more is expected from me because of my race. Like, I'm considered like the soft black girl or whatever, like the girl who doesn't follow the stereotype, right? But the second I slip up, everyone views it as like an abomination. Like, oh my god, like I thought you would never do this. But then I've seen people make the same or more mistakes than I have, yet they're forgiven so easily. And like I'm not just talking about it like as far as my relationship went. This also pertains to like the friendships that I've had. Like I remember my ex-best friend who would constantly get into arguments. Every time we get into an argument and it was pissing her off, she would always be like, "This is why I hate black people. This is why black people can't do this and they're not smart." And like that part of my life has become so normalized to the point where when I receive insults from people that pertain to my race, it's just like I've been so used to it. But
What we have to do is you have to change your environment. Why are you around people that say they hate black people? First off, why are you making people? Why are we around these people? It's not cool to be around people that's talking about your race. Also, you have to understand there's a lot of people that want to be black. There's a lot of people that are jealous of the black race. You have to understand that. But changing your environment is the best thing that she should be doing. Why are you around these people? Nobody should make you hate being your race, no matter what race you are, black, Latino, Asian. You have to be prideful in who you are, but you have to be around people that celebrate you and not trying to demean you. There's a lot of people that do not like black people just because we are great. People don't like great things. People don't like you because you're bad. They don't like you because your race is great and can be great, right? So people want to blame black people for their failures, which is sad. But what I say to her is change your environment. Why are we around these people? There is a hidden jealousy of our race for sure. That's the reason why we get so much hate. It's because we're when we put our head down, we lock in and we do what we need to do, we're the best. And people don't want that and people don't like that. So what do? They continue to demean you to keep you down here on their level. So in order to level up, in order to be better than them, in order to get away to do things better than them, get away from them. Change your environment. That is not your friend if they say I hate black people and you're black. See, we have a thing today, especially amongst the younger generation. You want to be included no matter what. So if they talk about your race, but they are nice to you, they're still your friend. No, no. If you're talking about me and my race and all these things in front of me, first off, you don't respect me because you feel comfortable. You can talk stuff about me and my race. That's crazy. You just have to be around people that celebrate you and celebrate who you are and not trying to demean you at the same time because we have some twisted people out there that would rather keep you close than stay away from them. But it's weird though. Nobody should make you hate your race. Doesn't matter if you're Latino, doesn't matter if you're Asian, doesn't matter if you're white. Love who you are and love your race. Never be in a situation where somebody says makes you want hate being black. No, you should hate being around people that say that. That's the important thing.
now it's just like not having anyone, like being basically isolated in a city that like people don't look like me. It's 10 times harder. And part of me is just like, maybe it's because I'm ugly or something. Like, I have no idea. But then, like, I think about all my past experiences and I'm just like, dude, like, there's literally no other explanation. Like, I remember I was in fucking middle school and I was like the new kid in San Antonio. And literally, when I tell you, like, no one introduced themselves, no one, like, really talked to me. But I remember seeing like this Latina girl, like she was new to the school. She came a little later than I did. Everyone, I'm talking about everyone, was talking to her and she became popular within like the second week of being there. She already had her little clique, she already had a best friend, and it's just like, is this why my social life sucks? Like people would just look at me and perceive like the worst things about me.
You have to have confidence in yourself and who you are. Stop trying to be accepted in people's boxes or people's spaces. Create your own space. We have too many of people, especially young people, as you see, they're struggling because they don't feel like they fit anywhere. You went to a predominantly Latino school. It is what it is. Be yourself. The right people will come into your space. Those people that's not rocking with you, they're not rocking with you for a reason because they're not meant to be around you. Stop being so thirsty to be a part of a clique, a part of a crew. It does nothing for you. See, what I see from the younger generation, they want to belong. And now she's saying, I hate being black because I don't fit in. No, you create your own space. It's a blessing for a person to be an introvert. It's a blessing for a person to be comfortable by being themselves and being by themselves. That is the cheat code in life that a lot of people can't achieve. I love being by myself. I do not have to be part of no crew, no clique because I'm comfortable in my own space. She's not comfortable in who she is. She is not confident in who she is. She's black and she's a female, right? Mostly black females that we see today are not comfortable in their own skin. They want to belong to something, and you see that she's struggling. You live in San Antonio, predominantly Latino neighborhood. It is what it is. You do you, and the right people will come around you. And don't force yourself to be around people just to be around people, even though they're talking about you behind your back or even in front of your face. What I see for her, she lacks self esteem and being herself and being by herself and just rocking out.
Because people ask me, they're just like, how do you have no friends? Like, you're cool. And I'm just like, I have no idea. Like, I don't know. But then it's just like, there's literally no other explanation. Like, I don't think I'm a person. Like, I know people that have literally done substances and worse and like betrayed people, yet they still have like a whole community behind them. And it's literally gotten to the point where it's like, I genuinely hate my skin color. Like, literally today, I was at work fucking depressed over my breakup. One of my coworkers was going on about how, like, oh, black women are beautiful. And then tell me why, like, this guy, he, like, intervened and he was just like, well, I don't know about that. Usually, like, they're sweet, but I wouldn't say, like, beautiful. Like, he basically said that. And I literally stayed silent because I'm just like, there's literally a time and a place for like this. Like, I went to the bathroom and low-key broke down shortly after because it's just like, what did I do to deserve this? Like, what did I do to deserve to live? I literally cursed. And then dating too, like, everyone sees you as a fetish. I used to think that was a compliment. I genuinely did. Like, oh, I love chocolate. Like, no, it's not a fucking compliment. Like, you just want to get into my pants and leave. And then when I'm in an actual relationship, right, I do like one thing. I slip up one time and all of a sudden that's it. I feel like they were just waiting for something to happen. They were waiting for it to blow up so they can fit the narrative that black women are crazy and black women aren't dateable or worthy of dating. And I've literally known Latinas who have done worse, literally like crazy as hell, talking about full on like close to like unaliving. And it's just like, dude, but
I'm a big believer in when you have daughters, young women. This is what happens when young women growing up in society don't have a purpose, don't have a mission, don't have something that they're working towards, locking in on. It's because they worry about stupid stuff, dating, being accepted, anxiety, depression. This is why young girls need to be, when they growing up, they need to have a purpose, whether that's a sport, whether that's a, a goal, whether that's karate, something that they can focus on every single day so they're not worried about the nonsense. What we see here is a female that doesn't have a purpose and she's trying to fit in somewhere so she can feel like she has a purpose. That's the reason why she's breaking down. That's the reason why she hates being black. But that's what it is. She's just lost. She doesn't have a purpose to have something to focus on and not worry about all the extra stuff. She's so consumed with being accepted into a community that won't accept her. That's why I always tell you the importance of changing your environment and being comfortable by being alone. Let me know your thoughts about this in the comments below. Like, share, and subscribe to the channel. As always, keep this thing rock, keep it going. I appreciate everybody supporting me. The No Filter Morning Show, Monday through Friday, 10:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. I appreciate you guys. I see you there. I'm out.